Hi everybody, Ellen here. Today I come to you guys with my February book haul, and this time I actually have I think 14 books to haul, and you know, could be better, could be worse, but you know, let's get to it. The first book I'm planning to talk about is actually a book I just finished like an hour before filming this video. But this is Fate and the First Case by Casey West. In this one we meet this girl named Leigh Barnes, and she's supposed to be in this zombie movie, and this is actually going to be her first like real movie, and shit on set is sort of going crazy and shit disappears. Lacey gets the blame, and obviously she falls for this guy. So I mean, it was really good and cutesy. Not one of my favorite Casey West books, but I really did enjoy it. It's Emma Mills, and this one is called The Famous in a Small Town, and just like always she has really beautiful covers, so I don't really remember what this one is supposed to be about. Okay, so we meet this girl Sophie, and she lives in this small town, and she is actually in charge of getting the Acadia High School marching band to an upcoming parade in LA, and she has to persuade the country singer Megan Pleasant, their Midwestern town's only claim to fame, to come back to Acadia to headline a fundraising festival. And the only problem is that this girl Megan, who's supposed to be the singer, has publicly sworn never to return. That's pretty much all it says. It's a very vague, honestly, so I don't really know what it's about. But I've loved all of Emma Mills' previous books, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this one as well. And then we have Crown of Feathers by Nicki, Powell, Preta. Love the cover. So I don't really know a lot about this book at all. The only reason I bought it because cool cover, but also this is supposed to be about these people that actually are sort of, you know, Phoenix Riders, and I don't really know what that entails because I don't really want to know more. But I mean, I've never really read a book that is about phoenixes. I mean, there's phoenixes in Harry Potter because we know we got Fox, but this is more, you know, there are people riding the phoenixes. I mean, we have a rider right on there. So I know I'm really vague, but I don't want to know more, but it sounds cool, and I mean, if anything, I'm pretty happy about it. And then we have The Blinding Knife by Brent Weeks. This is the second book in the Lightbringer series. I read the first book in the series in January, I think I finished it. And in that one we meet this guy named Gavin, and he's actually this prism, meaning that he can see all of the different colors, meaning he can sort of use his magical abilities with the help of these powers. And the more colors that you can see, the more powerful you are. There was a lot of plot twists in the book, so I really look forward to reading the second one. And then we have A Grim Warning by Colfer. This is the third book in the Land of Stories series. I read the second book in February actually, and I love this series so much. This is a middle grade book about the twins called Connor and Alex, and they actually are descendants to the fairy godmother, who actually lives, you know, in the Land of Stories. And the twins accidentally get sucked into this magical book and end up in the Land of Stories. So they get to meet different kind of princesses and stories, you know, like Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood and everything like that. And you know, they have to save the day. And this series is just so good and cute, and I love it so much, and I really want to move on to the third book. And then we have Ship of Smoke and Steel by Django Veksler. I honestly don't remember what this is about at all, but there's a blurb on it saying truly epic, fierce and exhilarating, and that is Morgan Rhodes saying that. And I mean, I know she's a popular author, so that should be good. So we're going to read here. Okay, so there are 9 wells of sorcery, the pathways of magic, the ancient burning into the fabric of the world. Most people can't touch any of them. Those who can reach at least one are called Mageborn. Most of them can only draw a trickle of power from one or two of the wells. They are the touched. A few can manage more, enough to matter, enough to kill. They are the talents. And a handful, the adepts, have full access to the power of their will. That's me. My well is Melos, the well of combat. War. So that sounds really cool. Although, I mean, the stance of the girl on the cover kind of reminds me of Selena, you know, from Sarah J. Maas's books, but you know, it might be a great book, and I've heard a little bit about it, not like a lot. but you know, hopefully it will be good. And then we have Dragon Pearl by Leigh. This is part of the Rick Riordan Presents, and as you guys know, I love mythology books, I love Rick Riordan, so I'm kind of slowly but steadily collecting all of the books from the Rick Riordan Present and, you know, wanting to learn more. This one is actually a really short book. It does not look like it's a lot of pages. And it's not. It's 310, so this is definitely a quick read, so to speak. This one was supposed to be about Asian mythology, so it sounds really good, and I mean, it should be a quick read. But I think there's supposed to be some kind of, there's something about wolves, some kind of a spirit, kind of animal thing. I don't really remember. It's a really bad description, but yeah, I really look forward to reading this one. And then we have this. So this is the first 5 books in the Keeper of the Lost Cities series by Shannon Messenger. Keeper of the Lost Cities, Exile, Everblaze, Never Seen, and Lodestar. So this is supposed to be a middle grade series about an elf. She's supposed to have magical powers. She go to this wizarding school, really, and she's supposed to save the world. So, I mean, Reagan from Peruse Project speaks really highly of these books, and I'm really hyped about these books, and I really want to read them very soon. And then we have King of Scars by Bardugo. I've loved everything I've ever written by her, so I'm really excited about this one. This one is supposed to be about Nikolai from the Grishaverse books. I also know that Nina from Six of Crows duology is supposed to be in this book as well. And I really don't know more than that, but I love both of those characters, and I'm sure I'll be meeting more characters, new characters that I love in this book. So I really want to read this one, but I kind of need to reread Grishaverse first. And then the last book I have to talk about is Lust att döda by Anki Edvinsson. This is a review book that I got from the publisher. It's supposed to be a terror attack in this Swedish city called Umeå, and they're trying to figure out who did it and why and everything like that. So it sounds really interesting, and this was a review book from the publisher called Mima Förlag, and yeah, I look forward to reading it. But those were all of the 14 books I'm planning to, you know, hopefully read in the near future, I suppose. But yeah, if you have read any of these books, please let me know down below what you thought about them, without spoiling, of course. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give me some thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the button down below. And yeah, I hope we see each other in the next one. Bye!